victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff. And you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on his possession. The Commodores with less than ideal field position as they come out for their first possession. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better. It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
So ball at the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Dumps it down to the back. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled after the catch. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
gosh, I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Ball is free in the backfield. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense adds 6 points. Second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Commodores come to the line in a hurry up.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a draw play. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And he's got his man open downfield. But not before he gets first down yardage.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. They planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes out with a big sack for the D.
Caught over the middle. It's Staley. And we're able to get him down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. Tackle is made, and that's good for a first down of the 47. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. He stopped, and he gets a first down. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Commodores will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. So it's incomplete. Pass caught, but they ruled him out of bounds.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one.
Makes a spectacular diving catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on 3rd down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up the first down to keep this drive alive.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. The offense starts with excellent field position. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Will he score here? Touchdown, Clemson. To stretch the lead, the route is on. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Commodores. Now the try for the 2-point conversion. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate.
And he's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Commodores will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He hands it off from the gun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A fumble return for 6.
Boy, this linebacker showing me he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time, the ball's on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The sure hands. It's Dixon. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Made the defense look slow that time.
You can tell with this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result.
And he's sacked, but a penalty flag is down. This will be very costly for the defense if it's against them. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. A quick juke. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long, no matter what they've done on offense.
Sacked on heavy pressure there.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. The protection breaks down again, back-to-back sacks.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
It's a smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to launch it deep again. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got it.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. The offense starts with a short field. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. It's a quick tackle. Stop the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Touchdown, Clemson. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talking about having a day? This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He stopped with the 45, but that's good for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Commodores hustle to the line to run the area. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week. And
they've got him behind the line. The two-point try fails, and they can't get any closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration.